In the heart of a buzzing arena, the air is electric with anticipation. Fans are on the edge of their seats, their excitement palpable as they await an unprecedented showdown. Mike Tyson, the ferocious former heavyweight champion, stepping into the ring against the enigmatic and skilled Sharapudtin, a fighter whose rise has been as unexpected as it has been thrilling. What happens when two worlds collide, one steeped in the rich tradition of boxing and the other, a fresh face driven by sheer determination and unyielding ambition? This is the story of an epic clash that transcends mere competition, where legacy, honor, and the thrill of battle converge in a single unforgettable night. As the lights dim and the crowd erupts, Tyson, the man known for his explosive power and relentless fighting style, strides confidently into the spotlight. His reputation precedes him, a whirlwind of knockouts and controversies that have cemented his status as a living legend. But standing across from him is Sharapudtin, a fighter whose unconventional techniques and unparalleled resilience have caught the attention of fans and experts alike. With every step he takes, he radiates a fierce determination that belies his underdog status. The narrative of this match is not merely about strength. It's about the clash of experience against youthful exuberance, a battle of wits, strategy, and heart. In the days leading up to this monumental event, whispers of rivalry and respect circulate in the media. Tyson, a figure synonymous with greatness, has faced many challengers, but this time feels different. The world watches closely as Sharapudtin shares his journey from obscurity to the big stage, revealing the trials and tribulations that shaped him into a formidable contender. His dedication to the craft, his relentless training, and the sacrifices made along the way paint a picture of a fighter fueled by dreams. Viewers can't help but root for the underdog as they learn about his humble beginnings and the fire that drives him forward. But amidst the thrill of the competition, tensions simmer beneath the surface. Tyson's reputation as a fierce and unpredictable force has always cast a long shadow over his opponents. Can Sharapudtin withstand the psychological warfare that Tyson employs, or will he crumble under the weight of expectations? As both fighters prepare, the cameras capture their training sessions, Tyson's brutal sparring, and Sharaputtin's calculated strategies. Every punch thrown and every drop of sweat represents more than just preparation. It's a testament to their commitment to win at all costs. As the fight night draws near, predictions flood in from fans, analysts, and former champions. Will the seasoned veteran reclaim his glory, or will the upstart challenger pull off the unimaginable and dethrone a legend? The stakes couldn't be higher, with both fighters having something to prove not just to their opponents, but to themselves and the world. As the arena fills to capacity, the atmosphere thickens with excitement, curiosity, and a hint of fear. Will history repeat itself, or will a new chapter be written in the annals of boxing? As the fighters make their way to the ring, the crowd roars with unrestrained energy, each fan fueling the fire of anticipation. The sound of the bell echoes through the arena, signaling the beginning of an extraordinary encounter that promises to be etched in the memories of all who witness it. Tyson, with his iconic swagger, is a lion ready to pounce, while Sharapudtin stands resolute, a warrior ready to fight for his dreams. But in that very moment, as the two opponents lock eyes, an unspoken tension hangs in the air. The question remains, who will emerge victorious when the final bell tolls? And as the first round commences, the world holds its breath, eager to see which fighter will rise and which will fall, knowing that the outcome will forever alter their legacies. The clash of titans has begun, but who will conquer the storm? The answer lies in the unfolding battle, where grit, heart, and unyielding spirit will be tested like never before. Stay tuned to discover the fate of these two remarkable fighters as the night unfolds, promising both triumph and tragedy in equal measure. As the first round unfolds, the ring transforms into a battleground where dreams and nightmares collide. Tyson, with his legendary footwork and ferocity, comes out swinging, the sound of his fists slicing through the air, echoing like thunder. His opponents have often described facing him as stepping into a storm, and for Sharapudtin, the moment of truth has arrived. With each powerful blow, Tyson is not just fighting his challenger. He's fighting against the passage of time and the ghosts of his past, seeking redemption in every punch he throws. His journey has been tumultuous, filled with highs and lows, and this fight represents not only a chance to reclaim his title, but also to prove that he is still the fierce champion he once was. Sharapudtin, on the other hand, embodies the essence of a fighter driven by hope and ambition. Growing up in a struggling neighborhood, he faced adversity at every turn, but it was the sweet science of boxing that provided an escape. His dedication to training is evident in his precise movements and agile footwork, honed through years of practice and discipline. As he dances around the ring, evading Tyson's powerful punches, he reflects on the sacrifices made by his family, who supported his dream despite the uncertainty of the path ahead. With every dodge, every counter, he carries their hopes on his shoulders, reminding himself that he is fighting for something bigger than just personal glory. The narrative deepens as we shift perspectives to the corners of the ring. In Tyson's corner, his longtime trainer, a seasoned veteran who has been with him through thick and thin, watches closely, whispering words of encouragement and strategy. Their bond is complex, filled with trust and past disappointments. The trainer knows Tyson's strengths and weaknesses intimately, but the challenge lies in controlling the emotional chaos that has often led Tyson astray in previous fights. As he observes the intensity of the match, he grapples with his own fears. Has Tyson truly learned from his past, or will the weight of expectations become too heavy to bear? In Sharaputtin's corner, his coach, a former fighter who sees a reflection of his younger self in the rising star, pours every ounce of his knowledge into the young boxer. He reminds Sharapudtin to remain composed and focused, urging him to trust his instincts and capitalize on Tyson's openings. As the fight progresses, the tension mounts, and the coach silently wonders if they prepared enough. With every round, Sharapudtin not only battles Tyson, but also his own self-doubt, the nagging questions of whether he belongs in this arena with a legend. The stakes are high, and both trainers feel the weight of the moment as they encourage their fighters to dig deep and fight for their dreams. Outside the ring, the narrative expands further as fans and pundits speculate on the implications of this bout. Social media is ablaze with theories, predictions, and personal stories from fans who have followed Tyson's tumultuous journey and Sharaputtin's meteoric rise. Commentators highlight the generational clash. Tyson, a man molded by the brutal world of boxing during its golden era, against Sharaputtin, a symbol of hope for a new generation seeking to redefine success in the sport. As clips of their training montages flood the internet, viewers are captivated by the contrasting styles, Tyson's raw power and ferocity juxtaposed with Sharaputtin's finesse and agility. Amidst the excitement, underlying tensions between Tyson and Sharaputtin simmer just below the surface. In a pre-fight interview, Tyson brushes off questions about age and legacy with an air of bravado, proclaiming that he's ready to silence the doubters. Sharaputtin, on the other hand, remains respectful but determined, vowing to leave everything in the ring. Their contrasting attitudes only fuel the fire of anticipation. Will Tyson's experience overpower the tenacity of youth, or will Sharaputtin's hunger and skill surprise the world? As the rounds progress, both fighters begin to feel the effects of their battle. Tyson, while still formidable, shows signs of fatigue, and the toll of his past lifestyle weighs on him. Sharaputtin, however, is fueled by adrenaline and the roar of the crowd, pushing himself to deliver the performance of a lifetime. Every jab and hook exchanged is a testament to their training, their sacrifices, and their resolve. The fight becomes a dance of strategy, as each fighter adjusts to the other's rhythm, with moments of brilliance punctuated by missteps. Fans are left breathless, hanging on the edge of their seats, wondering who will break first. As the final rounds loom closer, the suspense intensifies. Shadows of doubt creep into Sharaputtin's mind. Can he really stand toe-to-toe with a legend? Meanwhile, Tyson grapples with the weight of his legacy, haunted by memories of past glories and failures. The crowd's energy is a living entity, a swirling mass of excitement, fear, and hope, feeding into the fighter's emotions. Every punch thrown reverberates with the promise of destiny, and the stakes continue to rise. As the bell rings to signal the end of another round, the two fighters stare at each other, their eyes locked in an unspoken challenge, both knowing that everything hangs in the balance. What lies ahead in the final moments of this epic confrontation? Will Tyson prove that he still possesses the heart of a champion, or will Sharaputtin rise to the occasion and etch his name into boxing history? The answers remain shrouded in mystery as the tension builds to a crescendo, leaving viewers breathless and craving the resolution that lies just beyond the horizon. The night is far from over, and the greatest showdown of their lives is still unfolding, with both fighters poised to take the leap into destiny. As the fight moves into the championship rounds, the atmosphere becomes thick with tension, a palpable energy that ripples through the crowd. Both Tyson and Sharaputtin are drenched in sweat, their bodies showing the wear and tear of the relentless exchange. Tyson, known for his iron chin and explosive knockout power, suddenly finds himself on the defensive as Sharaputtin begins to read his movements like a seasoned chess player. The younger fighter's confidence surges with every successful jab that finds its mark, igniting a fire within him that fuels his resolve. This unexpected shift in momentum creates a rift in Tyson's stoic demeanor, and for the first time in the match, doubts flicker in his eyes. In the midst of the action, an unexpected twist unfolds. As Sharaputtin delivers a particularly sharp uppercut that sends Tyson reeling back, the former champion's footwork falters. The crowd gasps, but then, almost instinctively, Tyson regains his footing, showcasing the resilience that has defined his career. However, in this moment of vulnerability, a sudden shout erupts from the audience, a commotion that pulls everyone's attention away from the ring. A fan, seemingly caught up in the excitement, rushes toward the barrier, attempting to breach security. In a split second, the arena erupts into chaos, and the distraction shakes both fighters, forcing them to momentarily shift their focus away from each other. The unexpected disturbance ignites a series of events that heighten the stakes even further. Tyson, ever the showman, takes advantage of the moment and plays to the crowd, gesturing theatrically, as if to show that he remains in control despite the turmoil. Meanwhile, Sharaputtin, recognizing the fragility of the situation, pushes forward with renewed vigor. He begins to unleash a flurry of punches, each one a statement of his determination to seize this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The crowd, initially captivated by the chaos, refocuses their attention on the ring, the energy crackling as they witness the fight reaching a fever pitch. Outside the ring, The subplot thickens as the trainers exchange worried glances. Tyson's coach, sensing that the crowd's distraction could shift the momentum permanently, urges Tyson to reassert dominance. Sharaputtin's coach, however, sees this as a golden opportunity for his fighter to capitalize on Tyson's momentary disarray. Both trainers are aware that the outcome of this fight could redefine their careers as well. The pressure mounts, and each coach channels their anxieties into their respective fighters, a tension that heightens the drama unfolding in the ring. As the rounds dwindle, Tyson begins to push back, summoning the tenacity that once made him an unstoppable force. With every punch, he aims not just to regain his title, but also to reclaim his place in boxing history. Yet, as the bell rings for the final round, a striking realization washes over him. This fight isn't just about titles. It's about proving to himself that he can still conquer his demons and rise from the ashes of his past mistakes. As Tyson steadies himself for what's to come, an unexpected flashback of his journey floods his mind, the highs of triumph and the lows of despair. It's a moment of vulnerability that he rarely allows himself to feel. On the flip side, Sharaputtin is driven by the dreams he has held onto since childhood. With the crowd chanting his name, he feels an overwhelming sense of purpose. He has fought too hard and sacrificed too much to back down now. As he steps forward for the last round, a wave of emotion crashes over him. In this moment, he remembers his family and their struggles, the nights spent training in dingy gyms, and the belief they instilled in him that he could achieve greatness. Fueled by this memory, he resolves to push through the pain and give everything he has left. The final round begins, and the tension in the arena is electrifying. Both fighters throw caution to the wind, trading blows with a ferocity that leaves the audience breathless. Every punch carries the weight of their dreams, and the fear of failure looms large in their minds. Tyson's experience allows him to anticipate Sharaputtin's moves, but the younger fighter surprises him with a blend of agility and ferocity that makes it increasingly difficult for Tyson to predict his next attack. The audience gasps as Sharaputtin lands a series of rapid-fire punches, each one a testament to his grit and determination. Just as it seems that Sharaputtin might seize the moment, Tyson unexpectedly counters with a massive right hook, catching Sharaputtin off guard. The blow lands squarely, sending shockwaves through the arena. Time seems to stand still as Sharaputtin stumbles back, teetering on the brink of collapse. Gasps of horror ripple through the crowd, and whispers of concern fill the air. But in an incredible display of resilience, Sharaputtin fights to regain his footing, refusing to succumb to the champion's ferocity. As the round continues, a shocking revelation unfolds. With just seconds remaining, Sharaputtin digs deep, channeling every ounce of strength he has left. In a stunning moment, he taps into an untapped reserve of energy, launching into a whirlwind of punches that catch Tyson by surprise. The crowd erupts into a frenzy, their cheers reaching a deafening crescendo. The unexpected twist leaves everyone questioning the outcome. Has Sharaputtin truly found the heart of a champion, or will Tyson summon one final surge to reclaim his legacy? As the bell rings, signaling the end of the fight, the tension hangs in the air like a thick fog. Both fighters stand in their respective corners, breathless and battered, waiting for the judge's decision. The camera pans across the arena, capturing the intense expressions of fans, trainers, and pundits alike, each person holding their breath in anticipation. What will the judges reveal? Will Tyson's experience and legacy be enough to secure his victory, or will the heart and determination of the underdog prevail in this historic showdown? The climax is at hand, but the answers remain tantalizingly out of reach, leaving the audience on the edge of their seats, craving the resolution that could change everything. As the final bell tolls, an electric silence descends upon the arena. The fighters retreat to their corners, fatigue etched on their faces, but the fire in their eyes remains unyielding. The judges gather, whispering among themselves, their decisions weighing heavily on the fate of both men. Fans hold their breath, their emotions swirling between hope and dread. This fight has been a whirlwind of determination, heart, and the relentless pursuit of greatness, and now it all comes down to a few critical moments. As the announcer steps into the center of the ring, anticipation hangs in the air like a storm waiting to break. He raises the microphone, the atmosphere thick with tension. Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 grueling rounds, we have a decision. The crowd leans in, hearts pounding, eager to hear the verdict that could change lives. The announcer pauses for a moment, letting the suspense build. The judges have scored the fight a split decision. Gasps ripple through the audience, a collective mixture of hope and anxiety. The announcer continues. Judge 1 scored at 114 to 112 for Tyson. Judge 2 scored it 113 to 113. And Judge 3 scored it 115 to 111 for Sharapudtin. The arena erupts into chaos, cheers and boos intertwine, creating a cacophony of emotions. Sharaputtin's supporters burst into joyous screams, while Tyson's fans grapple with disbelief. Tyson himself stands in shock, absorbing the weight of the verdict. In that moment, it becomes clear that the fight has not only challenged their physical limits, but also transformed their very essence. As Sharaputtin basks in the glory of his unexpected victory, he can hardly believe his dreams have come true. The once humble underdog has risen to the top, his hard work and dedication paying off in the most dramatic fashion. He raises his arms in triumph, the belt gleaming above his head like a beacon of hope. But amidst the celebration, he casts a glance at Tyson, who stands in the opposite corner, a mix of pride and disappointment reflecting in his eyes. It's a moment of connection that transcends the rivalry, as both fighters realize they have pushed each other to their limits, and in doing so, they forged a bond rooted in mutual respect. In a surprising twist, as Sharaputtin celebrates with his team, he calls for Tyson to join him in the center of the ring. The crowd watches, momentarily stunned, as the young champion extends his hand to the former heavyweight legend. "You pushed me harder than anyone else," Sharaputtin declares, his voice carrying across the arena. "Thank you for the fight of my life." Tyson, taken aback by the gesture, approaches slowly, the weight of their battle still fresh in his mind. He looks into Sharaputtin's eyes, seeing not just a worthy opponent, but a reflection of his younger self full of dreams and unyielding spirit. With a firm handshake, a palpable sense of respect and understanding fills the arena. Tyson raises Sharaputtin's arm in victory, an act that resonates deeply with the audience. The moment encapsulates the essence of boxing, a sport that not only tests physical limits, but also nurtures camaraderie and respect among fighters. The cheers swell, enveloping both men as they stand together, united in their shared journey. As the dust settles, Tyson steps back, absorbing the moment. He knows that while this fight didn't end the way he had hoped, it marked a turning point in his life. The applause of the crowd becomes a cathartic release, a recognition of his legacy, and a celebration of the battles fought both inside and outside the ring. In this moment, he understands that true greatness isn't just measured by titles or victories, but by the ability to inspire others and leave a lasting impact. In the weeks following the fight, both fighters reflect on their journeys. Sharaputtin, now a champion, embraces his role as an inspiration to aspiring athletes. He uses his platform to advocate for youth boxing programs, ensuring that others have the opportunity to chase their dreams as he did. Tyson, on the other hand, embarks on a path of redemption, dedicating himself to mentoring young fighters, sharing the lessons he learned throughout his tumultuous career. The story concludes, not just with a fight won or lost, but with the realization that true victory lies in growth, respect, and the bonds forged through struggle. As the credits roll, viewers are left with a profound sense of hope, a reminder that life's battles, both in and out of the ring, shape who we are and who we can become. This unexpected twist of camaraderie between two fierce competitors serves as a powerful lesson. While the fight may end, the journey of self-discovery and mutual respect continues, echoing in the hearts of all who dare to dream,